I am Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Haney, physical therapist.
And together we are the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion, of course.
Brad, today we're going to talk about isometric strengthening of the shoulder.
Excellent.
And the reason we're going to do that is quite often after you've injured your shoulder or after you've had surgery on your shoulder, there's a period of time where they want to start strengthening but they don't want any movement in the joint yet.
Right.
Or another instance would be if you have pretty severe arthritis in the shoulder, you still want to keep the shoulder strong but movement tends to irritate it. So
Right. Keep those muscles active
right.
in a non-moving joint.
So with the isometric strengthening, the muscle is actually contracting. You know, you're actually getting contraction of the muscle, but there's no movement at the joint. So normally, if I have my bicep muscle here, and if I want to normally activate it, it does this action. But in isometric strengthening, I would actually just push here. The muscle is contracting, but there's no movement at the joint.
Right. Right.
So let's start with shoulder. There's basically, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4.
You can count. That's good, Bob.
Yeah, maybe 5. Let's start with shoulder
We're
flexion.
talking about the main range of, or the
the main
movement.
Right, the main movement.
All right.
Should we do flexion first?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why do I got this ball in my hands? Okay.
We can use that too, but with flexion, this is an easy one. You can do. We're going to do a lot of them over by the door here, but the flexion one you can do with a wall or basically anything that's immobile. So I'm going to put my fist here, and I'm going to push forward. So if the door wasn't there, my arm would go up like this.
Yeah. In the therapist world, that is flexion. This
Yeah.
motion is flexion.
So you're going to go up to the door, you're going to push forward, keeping the arm straight. I'm not bending like this, I'm straightening the arm. 1, 2, you do, what, we're going to count all the way to count.
6 to 8 seconds, and I'll explain that in a little bit.
Okay. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008. And what do we do, 15? 15 times?
15 rep, yeah, 10 to 15.
10 to 15. Okay, do you want to explain why you're doing that now, or do you want to?
Yeah, we can do that. As far as isometrics, the last study that I was informed to me is if you hold an isometrics and work on my bicep, I hold it there, and after so many seconds it becomes non-beneficial as far as getting strength or getting the benefits, and you're just fatiguing the muscle and putting yourself at risk for injury. And that amount of time is 6 to 8 seconds. So once you get over 8 seconds and you think you're just going to keep holding and getting benefits from it, it's not true. You want to give it a relax and then do repetitions
again.
as opposed to doing one long isometric for, for 5 minutes, which is not practical. So that's the number we're going to use with it.
Sounds good. So I'm going to hit my head here.
Yeah,
Shoulder
you go.
flexion, and then we're going to do shoulder extension now.
Right.
And same thing, you go up to an immobile object. Would you do it this way, Brad?
Sure. Yeah, but you go up to a wall.
Okay, and I'm pushing now against the wall with my fist.
Okay, we're going to emphasize good
Oh, yeah,
posture.
good posture.
Yep. He's just pushing his arm back into the wall. You can't see it there, but he's just moving it back that way, and an isometric.
All right.
6 to 8
That's
seconds.
extension.
10 to 15 repetitions.
Brad, you want to do external rotation, maybe with a towel?
Sure. Internal and external rotation, referring to the humerus. If you bend your elbow at 90 degrees, this is external rotation, this is internal. You need external rotation to get back here, you need internal rotation to reach behind here. For functional reasons, obviously. This is a good place to get into a door jamb. You don't have to have a towel there, you can push right there, but a little cushion is nice. You're going to stand here, 90-degree bend in the elbow.
He's going like this.
Right. Elbow stays by the side, and I'm just going to get this motion, not this, and the elbow must stay by the
Yeah,
side.
not flipping out.
And then I do my 6 to 8 seconds, 10 to 15 reps. Okay, if I want to do the opposite direction, external rotation, I would have to turn this way, so we can see it. I'm going to use the left arm, and I'm going to keep it in close to the elbow and go out. A lot of people will start doing this. A lot of times what I'll do is I'll have someone take a towel and put it right there, and if the towel falls out, that means the elbow came too far from the side. And I'm going to actually just go right up against the door jamb here, and I'm going to push that direction, and I'm going to relax. I want to relax between repetitions a little bit, and then go ahead and do it again. Okay, so that's flexion, extension, external rotation, internal
Do
rotation.
you usually do adduction? Probably
No,
not.
but you could adduction, there's abduction, abduction, ABB, that's how you spell that one. Not gonna get that, but this is going out to the side like that. That might be something that.
You could
that's not
just
one of
push against your body that way.
That would be
abduction.
adduction,
Yeah,
where you go
going into
inward,
the- yeah.
right. I
So-
think we don't have to cover those.
So
It's not-
those four are probably
Right.
all you need to
Exactly.
do.
Mhm.
So, I think that's it, huh, Brent?
Yeah, and isometrics, you can do them throughout any joint, any muscle in your body, we just.
We're gonna do one for the neck too.
Sure, okay, be careful and have fun.
Peace.